Love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for y'all. If you've been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift. And if you feel like the videos are uplifting, give you good vibes, you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through some trying times at the moment and needing confirmation, validation towards life path, or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share them while you're at it. Give you a thumbs up, like, and also share on the social media favorites wherever you see fit. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. It's always appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. I'm sitting up here trying to burn my sage. The video I'm doing right now is Twin Flame 101. Heyokas, are you dealing with the 4 C's? Crisis, confusion, clarity, conquer. I feel like we're all going through that. There's different things that universe, God, all our spiritual enforcements are really testing us back to back to back. Even if they ask a simple question, just to see how you're going to react, see if your energy is going to change any kind of way. Because even if it's doing the most, towards you, this is going to be a benefit on you all the way across the board, and it's showing you things that are out of your control, or the things you can't change that is surrounding you, is creating better for you instead of creating more. Because a lot of times it's just like, universe knows the things you're going through. They know things more than you do. It's taking place into your life. And these is supposed to be very beneficial to you on all accords. It's been really crazy. I know there's a lot of people that I've been talking to. They were like, Roslynn, I've been tested like, crazy, like back to back to back to back. And it can be very annoying at times and be overwhelming. But when you allow yourself to really, change the perspective on how you're seeing this, it's like a lot of things that you've already been going through is kind of predictable on what you're doing. If it could be financial stress, you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip. Economy's all kind of jacked up right about now for a lot of people, since the pandemic, and all these different things. Or you're having issues in your household. It could be a marriage, it could be a karmic cycle, and a karmic cycle right there is just enough for everything. So if y'all hear that jingling, it's my cat in the background. But going through all these different things that are taking place, is very beneficial to you. And these are the things that is going to help you grow. It's going to be able to help you see your perspective and your path in such a different way. And that a lot of times it's like hard, like, how am I supposed to see something good out of this when y'all constantly keep testing me with all this stuff? Or when I forgive and I let go of something else, you bring in extra stuff into my life. And those are the things that's really, it can be a headache and a half for you to have to really go through. And these are the things that's like, it's very beneficial to you. If you don't go through these things, blessings is entering your life in different ways, things that you were expecting, things you weren't expecting. And if you allow yourself to pass these with flying colors, these are the things that is going to create better for you. Because if you're in a toxic cycle or a karmic cycle, you already know how that can be. And it could be with loved ones, family. It could be with exes, ex-wives, ex-husbands, baby mama, baby daddy, partners, whatever you want to call them. And these are the things that really show you in your life what you can no longer keep continuing to cater to, allowing yourself to see the good out of certain situations. Just disconnect from anything that, disrupts your peace, no matter what it is. It can't affect you unless you allow it to, and there's a lot of different things that may take place where it just feels like, the enemy just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. But you have to understand, when folks do stuff and things are added towards your life where it just feels like this person or this situation's pulling me back instead of helping me go forward, you have to understand there are certain things you have to accept in those situations. certain things is going to happen because that's how certain people are. You have to get accepting of it, because it's like, it's not something that's new to you, or different things that you may not have been able to shed light on before when you were going through it, but now it's starting to show more of it in the light. And you have to understand, you can't force anybody to change that don't want to change. You can't force anybody to love you that don't love themselves. You can't trust somebody that is like, it goes on and on and on. But these are the things that it will feel like a crisis and confusion. Like, y'all keep telling me I'm in my chapter, my new chapter and stuff like that, but it don't feel like it. It don't. But these are the things that's igniting you. A lot of times it's like right towards the end, as they always say, right towards the end of a term, it's going to get hellish. You're going to feel like, dang, is this going to calm down at all? Get quiet. And if you get too quiet, you start getting scared. Like what's about to pop off? What's about to take place? But you already know you're protected towards all these different things. And even times, you're going through it. They know what battles you face every day. They know, you get weary and you get overwhelmed with different things that is really out of your control. And then a lot of times when it comes to the karmic cycles, it feels like you're blocked in a corner. You can't get out of it. And so those are the things that's really going to catapult you to the point where, when you pass that, when you heal that, when you let go, you forgive people, allow yourself to accept whatever you need to accept from this situation, allow yourself to benefit from the experiences you're having in that situation, that you're going to look like, I needed that. Because there's a lot of things that went off in my life when I'm telling y'all. Hold on just a second, because I know all of a sudden now my cat want to get up out of here and she's begging to get in here. So just a second. Get out. There you go. Okay. Oh, yeah. My bad, y'all. But, going all through these different things in your life, you have to be able to force yourself to see a positive perspective out of everything that you go through. And a lot of times it's hard for you to deal with that when it just seems like everything is going against you. But actually, it is actually going for you, because it's just like when you see situations that you're in, and I look at a lot of my stuff, without my emotions in it. Because a lot of times you put your heart and your feelings in it, it ain't going to do nothing except make things work for you. But then when I look at my stuff in a different way, without my feelings getting attached to it, it's just like, what? You're finding your worth in these situations. You're placing that love in yourself. Things are really showing you the true intentions of people that you felt like you love. You felt like this is going to be that person that's going to go towards that next chapter of my journey, and all those different things. And it might have, but it's just like, people make their choices. They forfeit on their own blessings when certain things like that happen. And it's not something that you should mock. There's not something that you should allow yourself to, how you say it, allowing yourself to be triggered by those different things. Especially if it's something that you have dealt with for a long period of time, it's pretty much predictable, with different things that's going on. But this is your ultimate test. When you allow yourself to know your worth, you're not going to allow yourself to, feed that fire, feed gasoline to an already ignited fire. You have to just allow yourself, like, hey, you got some s'mores and marshmallows over there. Go ahead and cook me some more. And just being able to allow yourself, I needed this war in my life. I needed this experience in my life, this was very, very beneficial for me, because it's like a lot of different things that I've had taking place in my life where I made very poor choices when it took to being friends with a lot of people and dating a lot of people, or just have somebody in my life in that connection. I'm not saying everybody who's been in my life like that, because it's not true. There's a lot of people that we had to part ways with because we already learned that lesson from that situation. And it was time for us to branch off. And a lot of times it can suck, especially if there's people that you really enjoy the company with. But, there's a reason why the universe has you like that. With those situations, it's telling you, hey, your time is expired with that person. You have to break it off. Allow yourself to, give it gratitude for whatever you learn from those individuals or from that experience, so you can move to the next phase in your life. And these are those things that, that's where the chaos starts getting clarity. Whatever you're lacking in your life, regardless if you choose to admit it to other people or even to yourself, what certain things that you allowed yourself to tolerate in certain situations that you know was very detrimental to your life, to your peace, to your love for yourself. And I've told people, I mean, my choices, I didn't have the correct direction towards different things. I allow myself to attach to a lot of people where I was always giving out my self esteem was not there. Love for myself was not there. And I always put my happiness aside to create something for somebody else that wasn't willing to do the same for me. And when I say that, it becomes a blessing in disguise. And sometimes it's hard for you to see it as that, but it actually is. It can hurt. Hurt deep, but then when I allow myself to really look at it, without my feelings, but just with my mind, you have to allow, sometimes you got to shut that heart off, because it's like that heart and that brain don't be going in the same direction and stuff like that. Because sometimes, I was that person who's like, oh, okay, you want to do tit for tat, we can do this. Now I'm just like silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. I'm too grown to be doing that. I got my energy to be placing on something that is going to be constructive, not no childhood, I ain't got time to be playing in high school, kindergarten, or whatever. But I appreciate those situations, and just now allow myself to, speak negative on my situation or speak negative about anybody, because it's like at the end of the day, a lot of situations will come to light where, both characters are being, spotlighted. And I already know what mine, I can actually sit up here and say, a lot of times it felt like I was in hell with the situations I was going through, especially when it just felt like I was just with myself. Everything else was going against me. Now, when I allowed myself to get out my feelings and really see, like, take your feelings away and see what these things is really trying to teach you. Because if you keep seeing everything as, you being a victim, you're never going to see it. But when you allow yourself to say these wars, these battles that you be having, these spiritual warfares, these are the things that's going to create a milestone of strength, to where you are not going to be touched, you are not going to be pressed, you ain't going to be stressed about anything else. Because whatever you have to deal with, and I tell anybody, especially if you got to deal with it in the workforce or the household, and you can't go nowhere, oh, this is going to be that thing that's going to make you a beast. It really is. It's going to make you a beast. And you can sit up here and look at this situation when when you done, got out your situation, you'll look at that and be like, you know what? That situation created a monster in me to let me know I cannot be touched. And that's the thing of a true warrior. You're going to see every battle you faced was a war for you, because you always won that fight. You always won that fight. And a lot of times we be still fighting and don't even, God, like, look, move. This ain't even your battle anymore. Just sit down, be quiet. And you go over there, eat your Oreos and just be quiet, and stuff like that. But it just allows me to really appreciate the things that I've had done, because it's like when I allow myself to sit with myself, I know everything that's going on, and I had to make peace with a lot of things that I can't talk about. But when I allow myself to see it, it's like, girl, you don't went through so much. And, a lot of people wouldn't have been able to go through yours without it ending really badly, but it was just like God had his own intentions for my purpose. He had his own decisions and directions he chose for my life to be. And I'm glad I didn't, ignore his signs on, how to step back, and the things, it's just like they know the battles you face every day. They know the different things when you're trying to go right, you try not to give up on different things, and it just seemed like so many different things is coming to you in the worst kind of way. And, in the littlest things, it could be that one to set you off, because God knows, it get to that point where you get tired of it happening as your soul gets tired. Now it's at that point, like, me popping off or me showing my red light to the green light, is this going to be an investment for me, or is this going to have me around certain situations I sure the hell don't want to deal with no more? You have to ask yourself those questions. Is it really worth it? No. Because a lot of times that's what, the devil's hoping you do is pop off, react. Sometimes you just got to just observe and just allow yourself to step out the way, and that's when that clarity start coming in. This is going to be that thing that's going to take you off the map. There ain't going to be nothing when somebody, it's like when you get out of your situations, what you're dealing with, and it's just like, it's not no petty things. This is some stuff that can really rock you. These would be certain things that'll keep you up at night. But these are those simple things, to be like, I love the fact that I had enemies in my life the way I did. And just the way it hit deep when it was people I trusted, people I'm related to, did the things they did to me, and I still came out on top. You ain't nothing you can do to me. I used to laugh when people used to come at me and start I'm like, man, if you knew my story, you wouldn't even try me like that. But you need to come back and try it again, and then we can get it on and popping in a dignified way. So I'm going to be gracie and classy and keep it moving. You have to be able to do that for yourself. And this is when you're going to see that you were the conqueror the whole time. A lot of times the things that you're facing, God needs to show you, you are in control of your destiny on what you decide to do. What decisions can be very detrimental to you, or these are the ones that's going to make you soar. And that's when that conquer, you don't got to the clarity, and a lot of times you have to really let yourself sit back and breathe for a minute, pray, get out in nature, listen to meditation music, allow yourself, because right now they're telling you to just stay off to yourself right now. Not everybody needs to know the things that you're going through, because it's like energies are clashing. They want you to be able to keep to oneself. You don't have to, vent to anybody about the things that's going on into your life. You need to vent towards the universe. And a lot of times, God put you in certain situations just for you to have that faith in Him. Stop having faith in man, because man will disappoint you every single time. But these are the things that's going to take you off to where it's going to be that blessing of a tax write-off on everything that you got going on. It's going to compensate you just because the fact is He knows what that devil is trying to put you through. But then also God put you through that stuff too, but He had to let you know, yes, I see all the things that your enemies are doing. Yes, I see how they don't sit up here and kept going and got comfortable, because a lot of times that's how people mess up. When you start getting comfortable and you feel like, man, I've been doing this for so long, God ain't said nothing to me, this and that and third. God's very patient. And so is karma. And it's just like a lot of different things is going on right now where they're telling you to step aside. There's too many things that's going on right now for you. And you're a conqueror before you even step foot and find out where the smoke clears, which side of the battle done won. It was already you. It was just God already know that battle has already been won. You are His. He just needed you to get into that powerful alignment to know that within yourself. This battle was already done. There's so many people around here feel like they can't be fixed. They can't transform. You can't reform. You can't get better than that. That's a choice you choose to make. When you fall down, you have that right to get back up. But if you choose to stay down, that was your choice. That's a big difference. There's a lot of people that ain't built up like you. So you are allowing yourself to know. Allow yourself to say thank you. Whoever has discarded you, didn't see your worth or your value, you add that extra love to yourself. Because I guarantee you, when you start saying solid in that and being very selective, I'll tell people real quick, I don't work hard on my peace. That's why I'm very selective about what kind of energy I'm allowing to entertain my peace, and it's just a lot of times you're going to have those good days as well as your bad days. But these are those things that's preparing you for something so much greater. Don't allow yourself to give up when things just get too hot. God got you like, the ice cubes in the freezer, and these things this is going to be your destiny. Just because the fact is you're already conquering it. It's just the fact is you had to get into that complete alignment for you to already see that. And that's what He's doing. Because when you get through that, there ain't nothing that's going to be able to rock you. And that's what He was trying to tell you. So I hope y'all were able to resonate with the content of this video. Y'all, I'm getting ready to do my live chat. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it because I've been so daggone tired. But I said, you know what? Hey, this is like that post. It's like, you tired, do it tired, but you're going to get it done. So, yeah, I'm about to start doing my other video in about 10 minutes. But yeah, you're going through all these different things in your life, and you're becoming a conqueror of your own game. You're a God of your own throne. We're all gods without amnesia. We're trying to, remember our truths. And, and you're going to find it through every battle you're facing. Because it's just like, you have to understand how valued you are, to the universe, how valued you are to God. Gaia, Mother Earth, Source, Creator, all those beautiful things. That's the reason why things don't come easy for us. He knows that. And it's just like a lot of times it just takes you to have to keep constantly going through stuff for you to understand. If I didn't have something value, these folks wouldn't be stressing so hard on trying to make sure I just fall and stay gone. And there's so many different things that is popping off that that you really have to allow yourself to change the angle on how you're seeing it. You have a light that can't be dimmed. You have that strength that a lot of people don't have. People be looking at you all confused, like, I don't put so much stuff on this person's life and they're still here. Yes, I've been through worse. It's like, you can't get rid of me. I'm like Nicki Minaj on there. When you can't get rid of me, people get happy when I start staying low and stuff like that. Baby, it's just because I had to change positions, but I'm coming right back. I love what I do. I love to be able to help people. This is my destiny. This is my purpose. People don't like it, take it up with the man upstairs. I can't, I'm just doing my job. You got any problem with him, you can take it up to him. But this is your moment. This is your moment. You on that roller coaster where you are ready to just fall the heck off. And God's like, no, you get off when I say you get off. And then when you get off, you're going to be a whole new different person. I'm like, shoot, I don't even like, roller coaster. Shoot, you get me off of that, I'm probably going to kiss the ground. So it's just so many different things that's taking place in your life that is going in your favor, even though it may not feel that way. You're going through different things. You're dealing with so many different things. But them obstacles are obsolete. Just know. Everything is going to be okay. Even though when it don't feel like it, you got to just keep praying. Keep praying until your situations change. And then you're going to see there's like little snippets he keeps showing you. Have your faith in me. These storms ain't nothing without your reaction. Them enemies ain't nothing without your reaction. They're doing exactly what I brought them to do. And they adding a little bit on from the, the fallen one down there, But you're going to come out on top. You're going to come out on top because this is your moment. This is your time, and you're really going to soar. If you have to keep telling yourself that, tears in your eyes while you laying on your last leg, you keep on saying this is your time. This is your season. You come to conquer and put all the rest of the stuff at rest. If it's not glowing you up, if it ain't nurturing you, it's not stimulating your mind, your heart, your soul, your essence, that message just need to keep on passing. If people want to act stupid with you, you can walk away. Like I don't talk that kind of language. I don't, it's just a frequency. I don't allow myself to communicate it no more because it's not there. I had to be able to tell myself, you need to walk away from anything that makes you want to go back to the person you don't need to be anymore. That you ain't that person anymore. So don't allow somebody to take you back. Allow that situation to make you spring forward. You ain't no clock. You just keep springing forward. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video. Y'all, much love to you. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Tina Joseph, Sketchy Loco, Nick Alonso, and Delaney Grange. Much love to you. And Danielle Horton. Much love to you as well. If you're new to the channel, please drop a line. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. I always leave my contact information in the description box below. And it's all about spiritual networking. It just being able to, if you want to share something with me, a lot of people connect with me there because they don't feel comfortable with putting down whatever they're dealing with on the tube of you, which I understand. So it's just, if you want to just share something with me or just give me my input on certain things or just trying to get a deeper understanding, I try my best to help it as best way as I can, either from my experience or, what, the creator gave me to give to you. And, or I just find the information on the net, to give you that deeper understanding about your life path. This is the weekend, so please be responsible, be safe. Whatever you're trying to work on in your life to manifest is going to come so much bigger and better. I'm claiming that for you, so much bigger and better than you ever imagined. It's come sooner than you ever predicted it. And if there's something on your mind and your heart that is just keeping you, just keeping you away from your peace, I pray that it's going to get you towards a lot better. This is going to be a sweet victory. Whatever you're facing, it's going to be a sweet victory because it's going to bring you your strength. You never know you need it. So, I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. Please be responsible for everything you do. Like I said, I keep all my contact information in the description box below. And as well, even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies, because you never know. All those things can really take you a long way. And you'll see me on my next video. Much love to you. Peace. And remember, chat the next 5 minutes. So you'll see me there. Much love. Peace.